In this video, I will be creating a mechanical component using AutoCAD 2020. So start a new drawing, click this drop-down arrow beside the AutoCAD icon, click New, and select Acadiso 3D for metric units and click Open. I'm just going to open both windows and start working from top view. So bring your drawing to top view and work on parallel projection. I'm going to start drawing the circles. So type C for circle command, click anywhere on the screen, enter 10, right click to repeat circle, look at center, enter 20, circle again, look at center, enter 30, another one, 40, and the next one is 50. Now the distance between these two centers is 80. So what I'm going to do is copy this one, locate center, and move to your right for 80 units. Now connect these two circles with 30mm radius with line. So type L for line command, quadrant to quadrant, another one, quadrant to quadrant, and trim. So type TR for trim command, enter twice, remove this one, this one, remove everything inside, and the next step is to connect these two circles. So L for line again, quadrant to quadrant, trim, type TR for trim command, enter twice. I'm just gonna remove these ones in the middle or inside. Another line from quadrant to quadrant. Repeat line, quadrant to quadrant. Type TR for trim command, enter twice, and just click that thingy inside, and this one. Just gonna check the distance from here to here is 100, which is this one here, so we're okay. I'm gonna create a rectangle for these 4 circles. So line from this point to this center is 120, 120, and go downward. The distance from the center to this center is 100 units. I'm just gonna track and close. Type C for circle command, click this corner and enter 5. I'm just gonna copy this one from center, attach it to the 4 corners, now move these objects and situate it symmetrically on the center. So move, shift right click and select mid between 2 points. So midpoint to midpoint. Now we're holding the center of the object and attach it to the center here between these 2 points. So shift right click again, select mid between 2 points. So midpoint to midpoint. And the next one is offset this one for 5 units since the distance here is 5. So O for offset command, enter 5. Click this one. Click this circle. Offset this circle. And offset that circle. Now I'm gonna erase the guides. This one here. Erase this one. So line command, connect quadrant to quadrant. Another line, quadrant to quadrant. Another line, and shift right click, select tangent, click that circle, shift right click again, select tangent, and click this curve. Repeat, line, shift right click, select tangent, shift right click again, select tangent, and click that circle. Now clean up. So type TR for trim command, enter twice, remove that one. Go closer so that you will see if there's something sticking out. Remove this one. I can erase this one here. And then join the segments here. So type J for join command. Now it's one object. So mirror. So type MI for mirror. Select this object. Right click and specify first point of mirror line. So quadrant. Not quadrant, midpoint to midpoint. And select no. We can erase this one now. This one and this one. Now let's join the broken segments by typing J for join command, enter, and select everything. Now this is one object. And then bring your drawing to southwest isometric. And extrude the bottom for 10 units as shown here. Go to home and select extrude command, bring it downward for 10 units. I'm just gonna turn off the grid and change this to wireframe. And the next one to extrude is this one here for 40 units. Upward. The next thing to draw is this portion here and this one. So I'm gonna move this one upward for 40 units. And this one too. Move, click anywhere on the screen and just bring it up for 40 units. And extrude this one. And the distance for that is from here up to here is 60. So I'm gonna move this one, move extrude. For 60, and then create this flange here. So circle, look at center, type D for diameter option and enter 75. and bring it down for 5 units. Move downward for 5 units. And the thickness for this one from this corner is 10. So I'm going to extrude this downward for 10. I'm just going to change this to shaded with edges. I'm going to combine first. So join or union command. Click this one and this one and this one. Subtract command from the ribbon. Select this object, right click and subtract this portion here. I'm gonna bring it all the way down. So I'm gonna combine this one and this one. Now I'm gonna poke a hole through the whole thing. Use press pull. Hover over that portion or that surface. And then let go of your finger. Then left click. Now I'm gonna extrude this portion here. I'm just gonna change this to wireframe. So this circle and this circle, extrude it for 30 units. Bring it upward for 30 units. Now this portion here, there's it's not cut all the way through, so I'm just gonna push this down for, I think this is also 10 units here, the thickness. So push it down for 10 units. Now I'm gonna subtract. So click this object and remove this one. I'm gonna change this to shaded with edges so we could see what's going on inside. X-ray. Now the next thing to do is extrude this one to create a cavity or depression from the bottom up to this point. So I'm just gonna move that for 30 units, which is 40 minus 10 is 30. So move upward for 30. And then bring this down or extrude this downward all the way down. I'm gonna show you again. And then subtract command from the ribbon. Click the object you want to keep, right click and select the object you want to subtract. And the next thing to do is create this portion here, this one that's sticking out, and the distance from the bottom to the center is 20. So what I'm gonna do is change this or bring this to front view first, and then change this to wireframe and create a construction line. So L for line command. So from this midpoint upward for 20 units. So C for circle. Click this in point and enter 12 for radius. Right click to repeat circle. Click that in point and enter 5 for radius. And the distance from this point here, from this wall, or from this wall here, is 15 plus 7.5. Create another circle with a diameter of 20, which is from this point here to this point. So circle. Type D for diameter option and enter 20. I'm gonna move this one from center and attach it to the end point here. And the total distance from the wall to this end point here or midpoint is 15 plus 7.5, which is 22.5. First, I'm gonna move these circles, including the guide, to a perpendicular point or midpoint. Now extrude this one for 22.5 and bring this one back. So move from end point or from center to the center here and extrude this one, and the thickness is 15. Extrude this back for 15. Now I'm gonna bring this to right view. Change this to shaded with edges. I'm gonna mirror this one. So type MI for mirror command. Select these two objects. Specify first point of mirror line. So click the midpoint here and just bring your cursor upward. As long as it's straight, just click anywhere and select no. Now I'm gonna change this to wireframe. I'm gonna bring this one, move to the surface here. And extrude this one all the way somewhere here. Now combine first, or you can do subtract command right away. Click all the objects you want to keep, so including this one, this object here, and this one here. Right click and select the object you want to subtract. Let me check. Now subtract this or extrude these circles here. Downward. Subtract command. Click the object you want to keep, right click and select these cylinders that you want to remove or subtract. I think we're almost done. So apply fillet. So go to solid, select fillet edge, go down to the command prompt, click radius option and enter 5. And select this edge here. Enter twice. Right click to repeat fillet edge, click radius and enter 3. I think this one is 3. This one is 3. Enter twice. So this is 5. So all here are 5. And this one is also 5. This should be 5 too. Fillet edge, radius, enter 5. Select this edge here, enter twice. Turn this one around, fillet edge again, chain from the command prompt, enter twice. I think I'm done. I'm just gonna minimize this one, maximize this one, change this to realistic. type materials. I'm just gonna choose galvanize and just drag this one, apply it to the object. I could change the color. Maybe that color. Slide the image. Bring this to top view. Copy this one. Slice this object. Just hover over, then click and bring your, from the center, bring it to the side. Click here, bring it back here. Click and select this side. Okay, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like if you like what I did, and click that bell icon for the next tutorial videos.